Hey, what's up? Shinigami here, back for another one. Story time. So, a lot of people ask me how I got into firearms, where my passion for firearms came from. And honestly, it came when I started doing security. I did security for like 5 years, armed, unarmed. And when they find that out, they get kind of surprised. But in all honesty, I would love doing security. It was so much fun, and I got a lot of great stories like the one I'm about to tell. So, my second job doing armed security, I was with this company. It was a motel chain that kind of a fly-by-night motel chain. I'm not gonna really say the name, put them out there like that, but a lot of crazy stuff happened there. One of which is like my first day on the job by myself. So when I first started working there, they issued me body armor. And in certain locations, we could carry our firearms, and other locations we couldn't. And my initial training was at one location with another guard. It was like their biggest property. And then they transferred me to their smallest property. But the smallest property was like right down the street from their corporate property, which I also worked at. You know, I did split shifts, well, not split shifts, but I worked like 2 days one property, 3 days other property. So my trainer for like 3 days at the largest property, they transferred me to the smallest property, which I had a partner one night of the week because it was right across the street from this club, like literally across the street from a club. So Saturday nights we had 2 people on shift. So that Sunday night when I was by myself for the first time, wild shit happened. Like seriously wild shit. I'm walking around, I get a radio call from the office. They say, hey, this lady is calling from Florida. I'm in Texas. So this lady is calling from Florida. She's in a long distance relationship with her boyfriend who stays on property. She says he didn't do a check-in. You know, in my mind, I guess it'll work out for a long distance relationship. You know, you have a certain time, you check in every day or whatever, which seems like reasonable, smart. But so do a welfare check, go see if his car's outside, see if he's home, and then if he is, knock on the door, see if he's there. I said, okay, cool, whatever. So I go, I see his car, I start knocking on the door, no answer. The office started calling him, I keep knocking on the door, no answer. So I look into the window, he's passed out on the bed. And the first thing in my head, oh shit, I got a dead body on my first day by myself. This is some BS. I know it might sound messed up, but that's really the first thing that clicked in my head. I'm like, damn, okay. So I'm really hoping the guy's asleep. So I'm pounding on the door, just straight pounding on the door. And the office is calling. So I'm like, damn. So I called my manager, I said, hey, what do you want me to do? Like, how do I proceed? And just like it's nothing, like it's another Sunday, he said, oh, just break the door down, go in and check him. I said, okay. And I was just stunned. Like, he said like it was nothing. Like, okay, just write it up in your report and whatever. Like, okay, cool, whatever. So, how can I explain how I look? The uniform for this company was black pants and a yellow shirt. It might sound weird for a security guard, but I didn't know at the time because the company actually started in Las Vegas. And at that particular time, the police in Las Vegas, it was actually their uniform, like the black pants and the yellow shirt. I really didn't know that until like a couple years later while I was watching an episode of Cops. I was in Las Vegas. I was like, oh, that's why they had us wear that. Okay, that makes sense now. But we in Texas, but whatever. So I get it. But that's what I had on, bright yellow shirt. I look kind of bulky because it was like body armor you wear under the clothes. So I look kind of bulky, bright yellow shirt, duty belt, gun, all that stuff, right? I bust in the door. Dude still don't get up. I'm like, okay. So I'm kind of standing like right at the doorway of his bedroom, yelling at him. He kind of showed some movement. Huge relief to me. Like, oh, thank God he's not dead, because I did not want to have to deal with that at all. I know, again, that sounds messed up, but it's my train of thought. I'd be like, this, I've been at this point. I've been in security for like 3 or 4 years when I started working for them. And I worked for them for like another 2 years. So like, okay, whoo. So I'm yelling at him, say, hey, are you okay? Are you all right? You know, you need help, you need medical attention, whatever. He kind of pops up, he looks at me, and no BS, lays right back down like nothing happened. Like I'm just a figment of his imagination. Like, really? A whole big black dude in bulky ass body on with a pistol on, yellow ass shirt, and you're just gonna lay back down like you don't see me? I'm like, all right, whatever. So I'm yelling at him. I said, okay, he got up, fine. I'm yelling at him, hey, are you okay? And nothing. And he's kind of just like, whatever. So finally, I get to the point where I said, hey, if you want me to leave and get out of your face, let me know you're okay. Tell me verbally that you're okay. He says, yeah, I'm fine, you can go. I said, okay, cool. Of course, you know, the little lock on the door was shot. I don't remember ever having a bust in the door before. I used my shoulder, then kick the door and use my shoulder. I know, stupid move, but of course at the time I didn't really know no better. But thank God it wasn't a heavy ass door or big ass door, else I would have been messed up. My shoulder would have been messed up, but I was okay. It was a little flimsy. And he was, so he got up, he told me, yeah, I'm okay. I said, cool. Of course, he seemed visibly annoyed. He was really ticked off. And then later on, kind of find out, he ended up fussing with his girl for telling them to check on him. Like, damn, what is wrong with you? What were you on? Like, honestly, what were you on to be that out of it? I don't know. It's crazy stuff happening in security, especially that last one I had, like I said, working from hotel chain. I seen a lot of crazy stuff, and it's really, really weird. I don't know how, no matter where the motel chain was located in the city, even if it was like in a good neighborhood, it was still in the roughest part of the good neighborhood. Like, how do you do that? How? I remember, so when I was working for this company, I was doing security, I was in Dallas. If you're from Texas or Dallas, you know, Dallas has 6 Flags. One of the motel chains was like within close proximity of 6 Flags, like real close proximity, but it was still so ratchet. I'm like, how do you do that? How do you be that close to a big attraction like 6 Flags over Texas and still have this much ratchet ghetto shit going on? Wild as hell. I don't know, but they did it. It's almost like, of course, if you're from Dallas, you know, the State Fair. The State Fair, of course, is another huge Dallas attraction, but it's in the middle of South Dallas, which is like it's rough. That's all I can say. Wherever you from, you got a hood, that's the hood. South Dallas is at, Oak Cliff is at. So the State Fair is like right smack dab in the middle of South Dallas. So all the Battle of the Bands, all the Grambling versus Prairie View type stuff they did up there, all that always happened right in the hood. So you wonder why stuff always happened, because it was right in the middle of the hood anyway. And then all the other stuff going on, yeah, stuff bound to happen. So again, like I said, this is one of the many stories I have from doing security, which honestly I might mess around, get back into, just because I'm still trying to further myself in the firearms community and the whole lifestyle. So I actually might end up getting back into it, because that was an aspect I really did like, but maybe just part-time, not full-time, you know, but we'll see. So like I said, this little story time. Like, comment, subscribe. Also, check out my Instagram. It's Shinigami Tactical. In the Instagram, there's a link tree, and the first link you'll see is a link for a store where you can get 2A gear, like concealed carry gear. Use that link, you'll get 10% off. So go ahead, use that link. Get some spare magazine holders, holsters, all that good stuff. Cleaning supplies, all that. Check them out, real good place. That's pretty much it. See y'all in the next one.